Hi team! Week 2!
Why are you so little?
Well, because I'm sitting down and you're kneeling up. But I am little.
You are little, but I'm much taller than you.
You're definitely not much taller than me. Should we start again?
No.
We're on a mission
To discover.
if there's a better way.
Okay. Week 2, done. Marmalade Lane. It's now Thursday, so we've done exactly 14 days and a bit. And it's been a little bit like a home away from home, really, Marmalade Lane for us, because we're not that far from everyone. We've had visitors, haven't we?
Yeah, we've had. We started off with Campbell's parents coming over, which was really lovely. We had lovely weather, and we did some brilliant things. Had nice meals and drinks and things, and that was lovely. And they really liked chatting to everyone here. Finding, they're really interested, so they were great to have here, and just nice to be able to talk to someone that knows you rather than sort of explaining who you are to everybody that we've got here. So that was nice. Really lovely to see them, and they really treated us, didn't they? So sweet.
Yeah, it was great, and we took them on a tour of Marmalade Lane as well. And like Katie said, they were just absolutely fascinated by it all. Mum particularly really kind of got it, didn't she? She was just fully kind of enchanted by the whole place, which was cool.
Then, so that was the weekend. Then we had Taba's birthday on Monday, which you might have seen already, but started with me going to hospital having my ring taken off my finger because my finger had got a little cut and swelling, and it was disgusting. It made me feel sick and faint, but they kept me in to check that I was okay, and all I wanted to do was come home and sleep because I knew I had a special person's birthday the next day. Anyway, and I was a bit on edge, as I always am, even at the comfort of my own home, the night before their birthdays, because I start looking at the photos, I start thinking about them as babies and how I'm never going to have that again and all this stuff. And then, of course, without Mum, it was just emotional anyway. And then being here and trying to work out where to put the presents and work out where to hang my bunting and all that stuff, that was a bit emotional. So yeah, a bit all over the place there, but we did manage to have a lovely day.
Yeah, it was an amazing day. So we went to Clip and Climb.
We'd never done that before.
No,
the girls have, but we haven't.
Yeah, amazing Clip and Climb. That was great. Perfect for our girls and for me, actually. I really enjoyed it. And then we went to a sushi restaurant, which was Taba's request. She really wanted sushi, so we went to a place called Sticks and Sushi, and that was fun.
Really fun. The service was absolutely brilliant. They just got it. The kids menu is incredible, and the adults food was so good. I couldn't believe it was a chain, actually, and Tats has done a little review, which you may have seen.
I'll tell you what, we'll show you the review now. Here it is.
For my 8th birthday, I wanted to go to a sushi restaurant. It was super posh and the kids' meals looked amazing. I went for the Sticks and Sushi menu. The chicken sticks were delicious and the beans were jumpy. One of my favourite things about sushi is the soy sauce. The salmon nigiri was really yummy. Indy really loved the salmon as well, but she wasn't very good with the chopsticks. The cucumber rolls make good eyes. Mummy and Daddy's sushi looked amazing. They even let me try some. We had a girls' trip to the toilets. They were so fancy. There was even music, so we had a bit of a dance. I finished the evening off with a glass of champagne. I think I'm going to like being 8.
So yeah, that was fantastic. Taba's birthday, wasn't it? We had keeping her up again.
No, but I do yawn in these things.
You do, don't you? So yeah, that was good. And then we've currently got your dad, haven't we, with us? Crockett and Amanda.
No, you missed the Tuesday, so that was Monday. Tuesday, the Sprigs.
Oh yes, sorry, the Sprigs.
So our great friends. So Will grew up here, and his mum.
Not in Marmalade Lane,
no,
in Cambridge.
In Cambridge, but his mum still lives here. So they put those two things together and came to see his mum and us, which was brilliant. You know, absolutely brilliant. Hold on. Okay, I'm hitting my hand, so that's helpful for the edit, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, but you can watch when my hand goes like that, you chop it out, and when my hand goes back like that, you put it back in. Although I've ruined it by just doing it then and explaining. But I'm really helpful.
Really, yeah, she thinks that's really useful for me in edit. To
It
hold
is.
the hand up. Okay, fine. Well, let's carry on.
Yeah, and Monday night, I was a bit, lots and lots of reasons. I was feeling a little bit low, and then when the Sprigs came on Tuesday, the sun was shining. I had this random warm air from somewhere.
From the Azores.
And so we went on this lovely walk and had a really lovely pub lunch with those guys, and it was just so nice to see friends, because I've said all along that I love my family to bits, but what I will miss the most on this year is friends, proper friends, because what you have is really lovely conversations with people that you meet, and you might make, like, there's some lovely friendly people here that I can have a laugh with and I can have a drink with or whatever, but it's that deep, like, friendship that I think, you know, and because we're only here for 3 weeks, I guess if I was living on Marmalade Lane and someone was coming for 3 weeks, it'd be nice to hang out with them, but you know that you're not going to see them really again. So, you know, if you've got your busy life, you're not going to invest all your time in those people, and I totally understand that. And I think the point is, for me, is that will probably happen everywhere we go now. So it makes me miss the friends even more, I think. So having them pop up, and last time I saw Jo, I couldn't say goodbye to Jo because she had COVID, so that was already really emotional that I couldn't squeeze her. So we made up for it, that's for sure. But yeah, really lovely to see them. And then my dad is here at the moment, so I went out last night with him for a really nice meal, and then he's going to show off his punting skills to Campbell today, because punting's in our blood. My great granddad was the world championship punter, so there we go.
Yeah, so looking forward to a bit of punting this afternoon.
Although Dad's worried because he punts the Oxford way, and obviously we're in Cambridge, so.
Ooh.
No words to say it.
Come on, Daddy, you have to have some.
Oh, don't worry. You make sure that you're all warm.
There's no way to show it, but I'm gonna try for the rest of my life. 'Cause you are the best part of me. The side I hope everyone sees. The air that I breathe, I'm missing peace. Wasn't complete before you. 'Cause you are the best part of me. My daylight sky blue. My greener
Was that good, girl?
Yeah.
Is that brilliant?
Good.
So yeah, and then in terms of like life here at Marmalade Lane, we've done a couple of really nice things. The kids got involved at the weekend with planting some bulbs and doing some gardening and whatnot. And then on Saturday night, whatnot? That's just an expression, isn't it? Whatnot, just etc. I don't know. Anyway, and then on Saturday night we had a ceilidh for someone's birthday, which was absolutely awesome as well. Now, unfortunately, we can't show you any of that stuff because of sensitivities around filming of communal stuff, which ultimately is going to be a real challenge, not just here, but throughout this year, because I think we're going to come up against this, right? Like the chances of everyone in a community feeling comfortable with cameras around is difficult. So it's just something that we're going to have to deal with.
Unfortunately, you're going to have to just see more of us, which is, one of my saying yeses to this journey was, okay, then it won't just be all about us. We'll have all these other amazing things to film. And now I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, guys, because you're just going to see us.
But tonight, what I am starting, and over the course of this last week at Marmalade Lane, I'm starting the in-depth interviews with individuals and sometimes families that want to be on camera and want to contribute to our project. So that's going to be really interesting, and
you will get some stuff.
Yeah, you will get that stuff. So I'm hoping that it'll definitely provide us with some really interesting insights, and I hope for you guys as well. So I think that just about wraps up week 2. I hope you're enjoying our journey. Obviously, we are kind of consistently putting bits and bobs of life on social media. So if you're watching this on YouTube, maybe follow us on Instagram or TikTok or any of those channels, and you'll see more of the stuff that we're getting up to day to day.
Live. Yeah. And if, because of our issues with filming, if you have any ideas or anything you want to see, tell us, because what we don't want to do is stop doing a weekly vlogs. Is this a vlog?
Well, we're definitely not going to stop doing that.
No, but obviously we want to, what do you want?
Yeah.
What do you want from us? I've had lots of people say that, people that know me, say, when I just want to give you a cuddle. So I don't know what I'm doing that makes people want to give me a cuddle, but here's my cuddle to everyone, because it's so sweet when everyone says that. Very sweet.
I haven't had anyone saying I want to give you a cuddle.
No. Do you want a cuddle? Oh.
Okay, gang. We will see you at the end of week. Oh, I tell you what we haven't spoken about. This is massive.
The hand and the noise and everything.
What we haven't spoken about is what's happening next.
Well,
so
actually,
yes, we do.
We really do. It again.
No. But
does this like we've made an actual plan. Once
look,
we've got a plan. I'll dance around like that.
Here's the update. So I think you've known for a while that we're kind of planning this on the go because of COVID, because of things changing all the time. We wanted to go to Copenhagen, to Denmark next, and we'd reached out to lots of different communities to see whether we could organise, periods of time to stay with them. And ultimately, we have not found somewhere that will take us. So that's not necessarily because everywhere said no, it's just because I'm not hearing back from them.
Or they haven't actually got the space, so they'd love for us to visit for a day or 2 or 4, 5, 10, 20.
Or I'm inventing this because I don't know, or they might be nervous about cameras, etc. Because obviously I'm being really upfront with what we're doing, right? We're filming this journey and telling stories from it. So anyway, the long and the short of it is that we haven't got anywhere in Denmark that said yes. So I think that what is now going to happen is that we are going to bring the Costa Rica part of our journey forward, and we are going to head out there next. So
when they open,
we're going to celebrate the life of Katie's mum next Friday, the 29th of October, because that will be a year since dear Jules left us. So the whole family's getting together then. And we're going to spend the weekend with Katie's dad and all Katie's family then. And shortly after that, we'll be hopping on a plane. In fact, in the next 48 hours, I'm going to be booking flights to Costa Rica. What's really cool about Costa Rica at the minute is, of course, they won the Earthshot Prize, which was, created by Prince William and co. And he's not Prince William anymore, is he? Is he? Duke of Cambridge. Can you still call him Prince William? I don't know. Anyway, they won it, the Earthshot Prize. It's an incredibly eco-friendly environment. So many interesting places for us to visit. Obviously, what did you just do? You just flicked a hairband at the window. Anyway, so that is the plan currently. And we'll have more news on that over the next 48 hours or so. But that's kind of quite big news, I would say.
Well, it's bigger if it's actually booked. Because as you've said to so many people, oh, we're going to Denmark, and now they're like, oh, they're not.
No.
Typical Campo.
Yeah, but we are explaining. I can only do...
Yeah.
We can only explain where we are at any particular point in
I
time.
get it.
Like 6 weeks ago or so, I genuinely thought we would have all the responses in from Denmark, and we would have, given the number of communities that I've reached out to, we would have someone that had said yes, and that unfortunately hasn't happened. So you've just got to adapt. We did think about hiring an Airbnb in Copenhagen and then going to visit different communities, different projects. But ultimately, I don't feel like that is quite in the spirit of what we're doing, right? Like we need
You
to...
wouldn't actually feel the... Yeah.
We need to feel
the
part
life and the,
of the community, and that's kind of the whole point of this project. So look, hopefully that explains everything. Stick with us.
You need to have some of my like tinted moisturiser. Look at the colour of
I
you.
do look
A bit pale.
I do look pale, don't I? Maybe. Right, say goodbye.
Bye.